Dickson stole my best friend John AK in JSS2. Real life story. I remember vividly when I got into secondary school. The year was 2015, don't call me a baby. And during that period, because it's a brand new environment, I did not have any friend. But everything changed when John AK came to the school. And I was like, hi, what's your name? And I was like, hi, I'm John. Nice to meet you. We got talking, JSS1. John and I were doing everything together. Our assignments, our notebook, even first to get the teacher's laptop from the next class to project the notes to the whole classroom. And there was one thing that was sacred to us, which was sharing cassettes of cracked software. I don't know about these Gen Zs today, but there was this thing called cracked software where you buy a cassette of 200 naira and it had like almost 20 software. I'm talking of Mavis Beacon, Microsoft Word, Tempuron, and many games that are already pirated and cracked. I'm so sorry. But we share them with each other. We'd save our pocket money 4 times 50 naira, buy these cassettes and share amongst ourselves. Until JSS2, when Dickson came into the picture. I will never forget that day. We're having PhD class and Mr. Innocent said, all stand greets, good morning sir. Mr. Innocent said that this new student is going to be in your class and please treat him with admiration and care. And for some weird reason, John was smiling at him. And I was like, John, what's happening here? They started talking, and these guys were talking. Every single time, they were talking, exchanging notes. And that's how John left me for Dickson. It got so bad that even when I got home and I used free Facebook to text John, if you know free Facebook, shout out to you by the way, he's not going to reply to my text. He will take his time and he'll tell me that he's busy. I just felt the distance that, oh, I've lost this person. And I wanted closure. I did not know that there was a word called closure, but this is what closure meant now. Abraham of JSS2. And I asked my friend, what's happening? Do you now have a new friend? Is it Dickson? And he says, he looked me dead in the eye. I don't know. And he walked away. And that was my cue to pack my load and leave. But fast forward to some years later, we became 4, Dickson, John, me, and Abdul Aziz of blessed memory. And I said all that to say that this is the relationship between ChatGPT and Anthropic Claude right now. When ChatGPT came out initially, it was a hot shot. Everybody was talking about it. Companies were adopting it. Students were using it for research. But secretly brewing in the background was Anthropic Claude. And now Claude has just come to dominate everywhere. And everybody's talking about Claude Co-work, which can do your designs, write your documents, build your CV, and even write your research projects for my final year students who are in their final year right now, looking for something to help them write out their final year project. So how I look at it is this triangle. Me as Google Gemini, John AK as ChatGPT, then John Dickson as Claude, then maybe Abdul Aziz as Perplexity AI. So let me know, amongst these 3 to 4 AI tools, which is your favorite? And have you lost a friendship before to another friend? No shade to you, Dickson, by the way.